Let's take a closer look at the first update of the Red Bull RB20 at the Japanese Grand Prix 2024. The Suzuka circuit is a high downforce track with lots of high-speed corners. First thing to note on the car are the new mirrors with an additional vertical vane. This vane is a bit too far inboard to really help with outwash, so it seems they want to push the flow on top of the side pod slightly further outboard. Very interesting are the new additional outlets at the outboard sides of the halo. We already know the inner ones, which are for inboard sitting radiators, but these lower sitting outboard inlets have a long air duct underneath, which guides the flow past the cooling package and to the back of the bodywork. We can see it at pictures with and without bodywork, and the channels point towards the so-called suspension opening, which strangely enough doesn't have any suspension members anymore, but it points to the beam wing. So as we suspected since 2022, it seems like Red Bull is using airflow through the side pod to direct it to the beam wing. Advantage is that, especially during high-speed turns, you can reliably guide clean air to the beam wing and produce more downforce in high-speed corners, which makes sense for Suzuka. In the past, we had the suspicion that Red Bull uses inlets from the radiator duct for this, but now it seems like they use these very obvious inlets on top of the side pods for that. In other shots, we could also see how the boundary layer duct works and that it releases the flow underneath the cover behind the air filter. And another part of the update was the new rear bodywork shape, which pulls the flow even lower to get more clean air to the back. Also, we can see that the inboard sitting radiators now have a duct underneath which releases the air on top in the flow path of the cockpit losses. And that explains why the car doesn't have the side louvres anymore, which would release low-energy cooling air into the important downwashing area. It seems like Red Bull tried this first to be sure that it works, but they improved their car now and keep the downwashing area as clean as possible to produce more downforce. Again, very important for Suzuka. Let me know how you like their first update in the comments below, and see you at the next video.